Did you notice that? Oh my God. Is this some sort of meteor shower? Debris from space? No, it's something far more serious. Our nearest neighbor is no longer a full moon. The moon blew up and shattered into millions of pieces. Massive lunar rocks are on their way to Earth. This is a what-if scenario, and this is what would happen if the moon exploded. So, how did the moon go up in flames? Was there a problem with a blast mining operation? A nuclear explosion? A rogue planet colliding with us? To blow up the moon, whatever caused this disaster would have to be armed to the teeth. Guns, lots of guns. The TSAR bomb was the greatest nuclear weapon ever developed, with the equivalent energy of 57 million tons of TNT. Do you think that's enough? When compared to the force required to destroy the moon, it's a drop in the bucket. To destroy the moon, you'd require the power of over 600 billion TSAR bombs. Anything less than that would cause the moon to break apart and its gravity to draw it back together. However, if someone or something managed to blow up the moon, it would mean disaster for humanity. The debris from the moon would disperse throughout the solar system. Some went into the void of space, while others headed straight for Earth. The moon's rocks would be instantaneously attracted by Earth's gravitational attraction. As the moon's remains gain speed, they will crash into the atmosphere. Fortunately, the majority of the smaller debris will burn up before reaching us. Any larger fragments that made it through would move far slower than an asteroid of equivalent size. The damage they'd do wouldn't be significant. Is it just me, or is it starting to become a little warm in here? The moon fragments don't seem to be doing much damage. However, the constant bombardment of junk in our atmosphere would begin to heat the Earth. The entire Earth would become increasingly hot, finally incinerating all life. What a terrible way to go. Oh, and if you're considering evacuating Earth, you should do so as quickly as possible. Any trip out would be nearly impossible because to the moon debris and all the satellites it would destroy in space. But what if you were able to get out of Dodge and hide in the deepest recesses of the Earth? What would the consequences be like? It couldn't possibly be much better for some of us. The moon aids in the stabilization of the Earth's axial tilt. Seasons are created by it. Some regions of the Earth could be permanently exposed to the sun due to a new tilt. In the worst-case scenario, the polar areas might melt quickly, raising sea levels and drowning parts of the world. As the debris settles, the sky may take on a new appearance. The remaining moon rock might form a massive ring around the Earth, similar to Saturn's. But don't gaze too long, because some of the debris may fall onto the Earth. The moon's gravitational pull slowed the Earth's rotation over billions of years, giving us our 24-hour days. The Earth would begin to rotate faster and faster without the moon. Days would be shorter and the winds would be greater. The severe winds would make it difficult for birds and insects to survive. Not only that, but the ocean tides would begin to fade into tiny little waves. Earth's tides are aided by the gravity of the moon. Disappointed that you can't ride certain big waves anymore. There will be a much greater problem, buddy. All sea species that rely on the tides and ocean currents for survival would perish. Our entire universe would be turned inside out. The Earth would burn away, our days would be shorter, and there would be no moon to illuminate the night sky.